Yo, what's up, everybody? Back with another day of showing you how I am going to build my food plan for the day so that I can make sure to hit my calorie goal, my macronutrient goal, my proteins, fats, and carbs. I do these every single day. Do me a favor, if you like this video or if you find it to be helpful, please hit the like button on it. Maybe even the subscribe button while you are here. Again, I do these every single day. I figure if I'm going to be doing it anyways, why not record it and show you how easy it is to actually do this. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to pull up my recorder and I'm going to show you how I have built today's food plan. So today is a Sunday. I had pizza last night and I had some onion rings the night before. I regret none of it. One of my goals here with doing my fitness stuff is I want to be about 80% smart, 10% like, okay, I could have done better, but it's not that bad. And like the other 10% like, just jumping off of a cliff and enjoying the ride. So the last couple of days have been somewhere between those last two 10%, the last 20%, I guess. So today, back on the plan. And let's take a quick look first at the overall calorie target. My calorie target, of course, is 2,700. If you've seen my previous videos, you know this is a number that I am using based on a cutting phase, so I am restricting somewhat. And I want to be just a little bit underneath that target every single day. Preferably about 150 under, no more than 300 under. And you can see here 167 remaining, so that's right there where I want it to be. That looks great. And in fact, my overall macronutrients at the top look very good too. My protein is the one that I used up the most. You can see I only have 0.1 gram remaining of protein that I would have had to have hit for the 2,700. Now, my carbs are the next one. That's 36.8. Fat is 2.1. I'd like to usually flip-flop those. I want to probably be more over on my fat than my carbs, but because my overall calorie number looks good, I'm not going to sweat it too much. The first thing that I do every single day when I'm building these plans is I put in my pre-workout and my post-workout first. Even if I'm not going to work out, I still put these in because one, I want to make sure to get my protein in every single day regardless of if I'm working out, and two, doing this helps me just get started. It helps me kind of get the ball in motion, so to speak, whenever I'm actually building my plan. So I do my pre and my post workout first, and they're almost the exact same thing every single day, so it helps me get started. You can see on the pre, I'm doing a scoop and a quarter of protein. Now, it was a scoop originally, but when I got to the end of my day after I planned this out, I felt like I was a little bit short on protein. Instead of eating something else during the day, I just figured I'd add a little bit to my pre-workout protein drink. On my post-workout, standard scoop of protein, and some of the Haribo gummy bears, like these things here, not the sugar-free ones, the legit ones. It's kind of some weird flavors on this, but I'll survive. And then so after I do that first thing, the second thing is I ask myself, is there any food that I'm craving today that I want to make sure to get on my food plan to make sure that it fits in? Because even though I am on a calorie deficit plan, I don't want to feel like I'm depriving myself. And today what I wanted was, some days I don't have anything. Today I did, and it was, even though I had pizza last night, I have a Quest protein pizza in the freezer, and I wanted to get that in today. So what I did is I made sure to go and add, as you can see right here, this is the Quest uncured pepperoni pizza. So I'm fitting that in first, and then I go, okay, now what do I have to work with? Now build the rest of my plan. So once I got my cravings into my plan, I start to build it. So my breakfast, pretty standard. I'm doing a cup of unsalted bone broth, and then I'm doing a cup and a half of liquid egg whites. I did a lot of egg whites this time with no additional eggs. Reason being, that pizza protein, whatever it's called, was very high in fat. If you look, 42 grams of fat on just that. I don't have a lot of fat to be able to then do my other food as I normally would. So I know that because that one item has a high fat content, I'm gonna have to restrict fat in other places. Normally I would add on like one egg here, but that would add an additional like 6 grams of fat onto my plan, and I just don't have that to spare. So I'm only doing liquid egg whites today. For lunch, what I'm doing is I'm doing a sandwich. This is a Ezekiel bread toast. This is the tuna pouch, the spicy buffalo tuna. A little bit of low-fat mozzarella cheese, some sauerkraut on the side, just because I like sauerkraut, and some of these fat-free country baked beans. You can see here only 6.3 grams of fat on this total meal, which keeps me on a low-fat number overall. The dinner there, of course, was the pizza. This left me a little bit of room after I put in my pizza, my meals, and my post workouts. It left me a little bit of room for some extra snacks throughout the day. So my snacks, I'm doing a frozen fruit bar here, only 15 grams of carbs, very nice, 60 total calories on that. Doing some raisins. This is a quarter of a cup. I used to do a lot of raisins when I was bulking because I needed the carbs. I don't need the carbs as much this time, so I'm just going to add just a quarter of a cup of raisins. The main thing here is the turkey. This turkey is awesome. It's deli turkey I get from the store, and you can see underneath it says wrap. So I'm going to put this turkey on a wrap and just do a little bit of a melt type of situation. I'm just going to warm it up and make it nice and warm. That turkey is great though. 30 grams of protein, 2 carb, 2 fat. Just awesome profile there. I'm doing a bag of Quest protein chips. Really nice profile on those too. 20 grams of protein, 4 carbs, 4.5 of fat. And then I'm doing a cup of the Greek yogurt, which is 0 fat. And that is it. After I've added all those things in, again, I had to make a small tweak because of the protein being a little bit low. I added a little bit to my pre-workout. And that's part of the key to doing these is build your plans. It's a puzzle piece. You're going to put some pieces in, pull some pieces out. You might have to adjust some volume that you're eating or drinking of something. You'll get better at this as time goes on every single day. And what takes you 15 minutes to start out doing first, you'll be doing it within 2 minutes within a couple of weeks. So that's it. Good looking profile for the day. I like my overall numbers, and that's going to be it. And the app I am using is called My Macros Plus. I'm sure it's on all the app stores. Go get it. And that's it. So we'll see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate you watching. See ya.